Hi students, welcome to Edurific. In this session, we will learn about the features of the App Lab page of the code.org platform. We will more especially learn about the code aspect of the App Lab. So as you can see, there is a workspace. Just like the other Sprite Lab and the Artist Lab, the workspace is for creating and assembling the blocks and also is known as the scripting section because it contains the script. There is a toolbox and also a visualizing section on the left hand corner. In the toolbox, if you can see, there are 8 sets of different commands. We will get on to each of the commands and understand what each of them are. Firstly, we have the UI controls. UI controls helps to put buttons on the screen and to see what some types as a response. Anything that involves displaying stuff on the screen is under the UI control. If you pass on your cursor, which is if you hover your cursor onto the commands, you will get a small instruction about it. For example, if I hover it on the onEvent command, I get an instruction saying it executes the callback code when a specific event type occurs for the specified UI element ID. We will understand what this means in the further sessions. Also, if you press the See Examples section, it will enable you to see sample codes where this function or the command you have pressed has been used and can be used by you. Going back, we again have the second command, which is the data command. You can save the data to a database and get data from a database. Isn't it a tongue twister? Exactly. So basically, using these commands, you save data to a database. And whenever you need to avail data from the database, you can pick it from there. Next is the controls command. There will be functions to allow to use various statements like the if statement or the if-else statement or the while statement, as you can see, which are loops to control the flow of the program. The next command is the variables command. As the name suggests, it's all about variables, that is, things which vary. This category will allow you to set variables or read variables, including strings and lists, which we will again be discussing in the further sessions. The fifth command is canvas. Under this section, you will find controls to put a canvas on the screen and draw different things into it. Next is the turtle section. It lets you put on just a dot, and with this dot you can draw different things from a line to a circle to different shapes. It just works like the artist in the Artist Lab. The next command is the math command. As you can see, it has different operators like plus, minus, multiplication, division, equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and so it is all of your basic math functions written in kinds of blocks which you will be using while scripting. And the last command is function. Basically, in the functions command, you will define a function, which is you will be creating your own function and giving it your own characters. Now we have discussed all the 8 commands which comprise the toolbox. Now, there is this visualizing section just like it has been there for the Sprite Lab and the Artist Lab. where you will visualize whatever you have coded simultaneously. Just like other labs have, you should be dragging the blocks and assembling it in the workspace. So we'll just drag some blocks and randomly assemble them just to check how it works. So here we have randomly dragged 3 blocks and assembled it, creating a script. So, which is on the workspace. As you can see, on the top right corner, there is an option for show text. Now, on the app lab, you can flip between block mode or text mode. On pressing the show text, it will take you to the text mode, which means all your blocks get transformed into text, which can be basically erased using your keyboard buttons. And simultaneously, you can again go back to the blocks version by clicking on the show block, which will again get back to your blocks version. So you can flip to text and blocks in the Sprite app lab, which is not available in the other labs. You can also learn to create blocks by typing them individually and learning how to get a command of each of these blocks. Thus, I think you have now familiarized yourself with the App Lab platform, which has the Workspace, Toolbox comprising of 8 commands and a visualizing section. In our next video, we shall be learning about the design mode of the App Lab. I hope you have enjoyed seeing this video and like, share and subscribe. Thank you.